No. Okay. Alright. We are all good. Okay. Put this tap real quick. We are all good.
Magic is everything. I'm fighting for survival. I won't have mercy on my enemies. I'll strike you down with one blow.
I am a dragon.
You know, tap battle's pretty fun. I just wish that there were better rewards for it. I'm sorry, Ike. I've actually really barely done it this time.
I won't let anyone die.
God, I want to open those cipher boxes.
Out of my way. Run while you can.
And get done. Well, as usual, if you want to ask me questions and stuff, I'm more than happy. I have a good angle to view the chat, so anything you want to know, yeah, it is really tempting. All I want to do right now is pop open one of those cipher boxes and start kind of like planning how I'm gonna start building an Ike deck. I have the Path of Radiance starter deck and the Tokyo Mirage Sessions starter deck, so I'm excited to kind of put together something fun with those. I would love to show you my Soth after I do this tap battle thing. Soth is, in my mind, one of the most underrated characters in Heroes. He is this is a team support character that is just unbelievable. Like his strength as a support character is, personally, I don't think he's like there's anyone who actually comes close. Because being able to create what is effectively like a 10 merge difference between the attacker and the person who is attacked. Oh, shoot. It's just kind of like, I can't believe that they made a character that busted, and people like Gamepedia will rate him like, oh, he's an A+ character. Lamo, hey, setup wizard. Cypher's actually pretty easy to play. Like it's really not complicated at all. I would almost say it's like a fantastic game to get into to like start learning card games. Like I think that's why a lot of my kids at the school's gaming club that what's up, Nass? But I think that's why a lot of the kids at the gaming club I'm running are actually like really interested in Cypher, because it's really fun to watch and it's really easy to learn, because the basic actions you do as you go through a turn are pretty straightforward. I tried to teach one of my kids to play Pokemon, and honestly, after playing a little bit of Pokemon is like way more complicated than Cypher in terms of like the basic mechanics. And I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh, but I imagine it's also a lot more complicated. I mean, there's a lot of nuance that comes in Cypher and like competitive play for like comboing cards and stuff, but the basics of the game are really easy to pick up and play. Anyway, somebody asked to see my Soth, so let's talk about Soth for a little bit. It's gonna bother me if I keep hearing my voice. I gotta turn down the volume on the thing. Okay, so here's my Soth.
Don't leave my side. I'll protect you with all I've got.
So Soth is very strong.
Be just like him.
His attack stat is just kind of insane, and with that Earth Blessing, he'll be at 64 attack during Earth season.
I have a fire inside.
His speed's really good too. Fam speed helps with the wind sweep build. Obviously his defenses aren't great, and his HP is not great either. I think mine is attack up, HP down, I think is his IVs. So let me kind of just explain. If you don't know much about Peshkats inflicts -4 to all stats on whatever target he hits in a smoke range around him, so between 2 spaces, and then provides a spectrum buff of +4 to all stats to all of your units, including Soth, within 2 spaces. So what that effectively does is create a +10 merge difference between your characters and the enemy, which is just crazy. Life and Death is in this build. I use Wind Sweep to allow him to attack distant counter users without retaliation. This is a good build for Soth in high arena tiers because just about everything's going to be running distant counter, pretty much. He can't hit dragons safely, but you know that's a trade-off. You either choose you want to hit dragons or you want to hit distant counter users. I picked the distant counter users because I run into a lot of armors. Oh, whoops. Go back. I keep the spur on him just because it's a good C. And the AoE special is chosen because I run a dual infantry pulse team on my main team. And so he gets a 2 cooldown on this, so he gets this up pretty quickly, especially with dance support. All in all,
of the Dawn Brigade.
He's just really good. Like, crazy good. Anyway. That is my Soth. I hope this is helpful. If you want to see an alternate build for him, I guess you could try like Fury Desperation on Soth. That works pretty nicely. Just be careful with it because he can still get murdered by distant counter users. That's the only problem with daggers, is that they're really vulnerable to distant counter. Yeah, I'm glad it helps. Like Soth is one of my favorite characters. I mean, I just love a lot of the Tellius characters, so. I guess we'll do some arena assault real quick. See if we can't get a really good starting score. I hope I don't, like, I always tend to, like, just embarrass myself on stream in Arena Assault with, like, some stupid death. So, let's hope that I don't do that this time. Yeah, I saw you messaged the
Shall
group
we?
chat.
Let's go.
What should I do?
I guess I've had kind of mixed
can I
luck.
do?
On
It's all for you.
Dauntless Crimeans, I had terrible luck getting Nephany and Valencia. And
What should I
on
do?
World of Radiance, I didn't do so hot getting Ike. But,
Huh.
oh, God bless America.
Of course.
Understood.
I really hate these stupid anti-cavalry things.
Let's go.
Oh, poor Gunthra.
Shall we?
Fortunately for everyone involved, she can't kill Gunthra.
Orders? Huh.
What can I do?
Well, I'm going to turn on animations.
Let's go.
I always like to see the combat animations when I
Let's
stream.
move.
Understood. Huh.
I don't know, people who say that Femgrima is like bad, I feel like that they're the ones who are bad.
Huh.
Femgrima is actually pretty nasty.
Shall we?
Shoot. I actually didn't want to do that.
Yes.
It's all for you.
Yeah. we're gonna
What
have to
should I
this
do?
one. I had really good luck on the World of Dawn banner. I plus
Orders?
10 to my Micaiah and got some really good merges in Soth and Zelvius.
It ends here.
See ya.
Yes.
Huh. Understood. Orders?
You got anything else to ask or want to talk
With
about?
gratitude.
I am always open to questions and stuff. I'm
Let's move.
just gonna keep talking about how much I want to open those boxes. Like, I'm so pumped to try and like Fire Emblem. I feel like I only ever played the Pokemon card game because the Fire Emblem card game wasn't available to me, and I didn't have like people to play the Fire Emblem card game with, which is a shame. Like, I love Pokemon and all, but I kind of feel like the Fire Emblem is like my one true love. You can kind of do either one. AoE specials are really good on ranged characters, especially ones with really high attack like Soth.
I'm going in.
But if you're
Orders.
not running a dancer, it'll probably be really hard to pull off one of those. So you may want to consider just sticking with like Glimmer if you're not gonna run infantry pulse.
On it.
Ooh, now that's a spicy meatball. Check that out. Close counter Micaiah.
Sure.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. That is gnarly. If you can run a tactic, if you could run tactics on that team, it'd probably be pretty good.
To victory.
Look at that. Look at that close counter. That is just nastiness.
Very well.
Gross.
I understand. Okay. Orders. I'm going in. To victory. I'm going in. Onward. On it. Orders. Poor fool.
Just hope I can get some super rare
understand.
Ikes in those boxes.
Let's see. Okay.
Well, I used to kind of be that same way. Like, I used to play Pokemon exclusively, and I did not give one heck about any other card game. Because I've played Magic, I've played a little bit of, like, just a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've played Force of Will, I tried a lot of stuff, and I just didn't care for anything but Pokemon. And that was mostly, like, 90% of why I don't like other card games is usually the artwork. Like, Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! Their artwork just doesn't do it for me. But I really like Pokemon's artwork, so that's kind of like the number one reason I stuck with Pokemon. But I like Cypher's artwork more than Pokemon, and I feel like that's why I'm kind of really excited to get into it and open some of those packs. Yeah, Myrrh or Spring Alphonse would both be good options for that. I'm always partial to Myrrh, because Myrrh is just straight up one of the absolute best units in this game. But, you know, it's up to you. You can use Bulge Lord or Myrrh. Yeah, Cypher's artwork is just unbelievable, and that's like a good bit of why I would like to, you know, get into that. Yeah.
Let's see how you handle this. I'll keep you alive. Your orders. What's your plan?
Ooh.
I'll keep you alive. Who dies first? Detestable.
Yep.
Let's see how this goes.
Yep.
They'll perish. Have you come to die?
Have you come to die?
Your orders.
That's a slang hammer. Gross. Ugh, I don't want to deal with that.
I'm ready.
Choose. So be it. What's your plan?
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Ha.
Your orders.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I really dislike seasonal weapons having, like, effects that I actually want on my weapons.
Yep.
Like, maybe that's, like, something that people really like, or, like, these dumb-looking weapons that are really strong, but I hate that this, like, cool Fury effect is exclusive to a melon on a stick. I really don't care for that.
No draw, no escape.
Escape. Let's see. Those wind sweep users are spicy.
Tell me. What next?
All right.
Sure. Yes.
They're not that spicy.
How tiresome.
Yeah. Like, I just, like, a spoon.
Very well.
Like, I mean, I guess it's fine. It's silly. It's whatever. I just,
All right.
I just personally, it just kind of spoils some of the.
All right.
Like, I'm not expecting my mobile tactics game to be like super serious, but like I don't know. It never really like it never really works for me. I just think they end up looking really stupid.
Yes. Very well. Amusing. What next? Sure, amusing.
All right.
I will help.
Nice. I didn't expect that.
Tell me. Very well. What treachery!
Yeah, well, that was the big problem with like first year seasonals, was that it was just all Fates Awakening characters. So if you didn't like Fates Awakening characters, then you just kind of were screwed on that. And I probably would have pulled for Love Abound's Hector, but I just didn't need any of those characters, so I didn't go for them.
Yes?
That was really all that it was with that one for me.
Of course.
At the time I didn't really need any of them.
Of course.
Oh.
Always. Of course. Choose.
Oh, it's always something. Always something.
Yes.
Oh, a question about Sentai. My wife and I have recently started watching. I mean, we watched through every season of Power Rangers first, and then now we have decided to move on to Sentai. And I can safely say that Sentai is just wonderful. It is something I'm very glad I have allowed into my life. And yeah, Hector is usually a top priority, but he wasn't then. I just really wasn't looking for more armors. And at the time, Bold Fighter, like, fodder was not readily available. So I was just like, nah. Anyway, so Sentai, yeah, I love Sentai. As for ones I really like, T. Kyuger is one, Go Kaiger is another, and Jetman is pretty good. Go Ranger is classic, and Live Man is pretty good. We haven't watched a whole lot. We just started Dinosaur Squadron, Zoolanger, you know, the one that became Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and we don't really like it at all so far. It's funny because we actually kind of think that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is better than the Sentai, but that, I don't know, that maybe that's our controversial opinion.
Yes? Do my best. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Let us sing. As you said.
But yeah, we're having a lot of fun watching it.
Orders, please. Let's go. Yes?
I'd kill for like a Sentai card game.
Wait.
Oh yeah. Jetman, we finished Jetman today for the first time, and it's what an emotional just roller coaster that was. It's coming right out of the blue with that ending, and I was just like, man, they just really wanted to do that. They just had to do that, didn't they?
Let us sing.
I'm not
Do
gonna
my
spoil
best.
it, even though it's like a decade-old show, because
Yes.
who knows, somebody here might decide to go and watch Jetman.
Let's go.
Jetto, Jetto,
Yeah,
Jetto
can't
Man,
wait. Let's go.
Sentai, Jetto Man. That's probably the best part about Sentai, honestly, are all the fantastic opening themes and really, really catchy songs. Now this is a sight for sore eyes. Look at that. A Brave Bow Lin in tier 20
Let's move.
in this map.
Sure. Got it.
Yes.
Wild. Well, God bless America. What do I want to do about this? It's just surreal.
Gotta stay on guard.
I haven't seen one of these in so long. I'd kind of forgotten
Give me
about
an
them.
order.
Let's
What
try
next?
letting Ninian go with it. Maybe Ninian
Of
can
course.
just
Yes.
do away with him. Let's see what happens. So, yeah. You're just gonna double me, and then I'm gonna do that, yeah, and then Aether,
May
and
this make a difference.
you're dead. Wild.
What's
Craziness.
next? I won't lose.
Brave Bow Lin.
Gotta stay on guard.
Huh. Well, at least the light brand allows him to do some damage to me. Oh, well, there he goes. Ooh, Black Lunar.
Sure. Let's move.
Yeah, Jetman's pretty fun.
Gotta stay on guard. What next? Got it.
Yes.
Guy Ikari is definitely one of the better written in
What are you
Sentai.
thinking?
Sentai characters. Yeah, I'm not really sure what Zyuranger's
Give me an
deal
order.
is.
Of course.
I like fairy tales and dinosaurs. It's
What's next?
an interesting combo. I really
Gotta stay on guard.
I can't believe that I'm actually like looking at Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and thinking, wow, the character development and the storytelling is actually kind of good by comparison. Because like we're on episode 13, and like those Rangers, the Zyurangers are just like the most boring cast of Rangers I've ever like seen. Like we're talking almost. I mean, we're like coming right off of Jetman. It's really jarring. Is how I feel. Alrighty, well, what do we do now? Why is there a quest on the 10th stratum? What is this? Clear this 10th stratum with the hero that has a wind blessing. Okay.
With gratitude. Orders?
What should I do? Yes.
Shall we?
What can I do? Let's move. Ha!
It's all for you. Huh. Understood.
Of course.
Let's go. Shall we? Huh.
Goodness.
It's all for you.
Well, I put myself in an awkward
Orders.
position. Oh, my I guess it didn't matter.
What can I do?
It's funny because
It's all for you.
we came to that
Let's go.
conclusion
Yes?
purely from watching the opening themes of each one. And yet, like, it's wild because the Sentai, they all look
Of
really
course.
silly and irreverent dinosaur-themed stuff, while the Power Ranger seasons are a lot more serious and a lot more interesting. Like, Dino Charge and Dino Thunder have a lot more going for them narratively than it seems like Abba Ranger or
What should I do?
Kyoruger.
Understood.
I don't know. It's
can
kind
I
of
do?
strange. My wife was just kind of like
It's all for you.
baffled as she was watching like the Zyuranger closing theme and was just like, I'm confiscating
Yes?
all dinosaur-related things from Japan. They're not allowed to touch these things
Let's go.
anymore. She
Orders?
loves dinosaurs
Goodness.
and stuff, and she is furious with Zyuranger. We're taking all the dinosaurs out of Japan.
Understood.
Let's move.
Let's go.
Of course. Yes? Ha! Ha! Yeah! What should I do? Let's move.
You know, Micaiah is also a unit that I feel like is just...
What can I do?
It's all for
I don't think
you.
she's as underrated
Shall
as
we?
some other units, but places like Gamepedia that only
go.
seem to think that
Of
like
course.
player phase units are good or like that are like actually like top
What
tier.
should I do?
It's just nuts because it's like they don't understand that the brash assault desperation combo exists and can turn these like slow nuking characters into just
Let's go.
ludicrous murder machines.
Orders.
I don't know.
Let's move.
Gamepedia's tier list actually kind of makes me really salty just because I feel like that
Goodness.
so many characters that are really good, they underrate purely because they're enemy face focused. It's like, how can you think like this? But
Yes? Yeah! I have no choice.
I think if built well, tier lists can be more than just suggestions, but
What should I do? What can
both
I do?
Gamepedia and Game Press
Yes?
are their tier lists have
Of
some
course.
issues. Just some issues is the best way to talk about it.
Let's move. Ha!
Shall we?
Well, fortunately
It's
for
all
me,
for you.
in Fire Emblem Heroes, a lot of the characters I like are top tier characters. I'm
Orders.
just fooling about.
What should I do?
Understood.
What can I do? Of course.
Gunthra is another character that is entirely too frequently slept on.
Goodness.
Orders.
I wonder if we ever will get any more OC legendary characters. I was really expecting like Fjorm's little sister to come up like sometime soon, so maybe we'll see.
I'm Mistletoe.
I don't know.
Yes?
I really like
Let's
this
go.
map. It's very pretty.
It's all for you.
What can I do?
Yeah. Ha!
Let's move. Ha!
Shall we?
Of course.
Let's go.
Man.
What can I do?
Huh.
Why can't I just
What
have
should I do?
unlimited like
Understood.
booster boxes to open like all the
Goodness.
time? All I want to do is gamble.
Let's go.
I mean, that is
Orders?
basically what buying booster boxes and
course.
stuff is. It's just gambling.
Understood.
Cool cards. I wonder what made me this way. Thrill seeking through gambling for stuff
What can
that's
I do?
worth a lot less. Why can't I just take up poker? No, I mean, it's better than nobody talking and
It's
me
all
just
for
talking
you.
to myself.
Thanks to all.
I always stream way too late at night
Shall we?
because usually I'm doing things with
Yes.
my wife during the day.
Of course. Let's move. Yeah!
Well, I've burned through all my stamina. There's no new content to play. How about we YOLO summon? How about we YOLO summon? Well, I'm glad to have you here. We're gonna YOLO summon real quick. So let's see what we get. Ooh, we got 2 green orbs. Let's go for a... Well, what do I want? What do I want for fodder? I guess I want the Woodal Lance, actually, for fodder. Kana doesn't have anything I want, so let's see if we get a Shigure. Oh, we got a poof. Let's go. Now we... That's alright. Okay, and that's it. Okay. Yeah, I am going to stop streaming now. Thank you for watching. I had fun, and I hope that you had fun too. I'm going to stop streaming, and I'm going to try to watch videos of people opening those feathers. I'm saving, dude. Like, I want a +10 Reinhardt, so the next time I pull blue, I want to have plenty of feathers to +10 him. And those orbs are being saved for, I guess, Tellius characters, because I'm not going to pull on the legendary summoning focus, I don't think. I don't really care much about the characters on it, and I want to save for new Tellius characters. Anyway, oh, yeah, sorry that you just got here. Cypher Box is opening on Monday, but it's going to be with my gaming club, so I'm not going to stream it or anything. So, sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to go now and try to watch videos of other people opening Cypher Boxes to try to quell my desire to open those Cypher Boxes. Have a good night, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. See you around.